So the Atlanta Braves know how to develop young talent as well as anybody in baseball. Their latest young star is Spencer Strider. We have a tweet that says, Spencer Strider is that dude. Can't wait to see the Braves lock him up for 1/3 of what he could get on the open market. So that tweet is referring to the fact that the Braves tend to lock up their young stars early in their career on these long contracts, which end up being a pretty good bargain for the team. Definitely less than what these players would command if they were free agents, but it's just enough that the players can't say no. So for example, if you take someone like Ronald Acuna Jr., who's only 20 or 21 when he signed his deal with the Braves, they offered him $100 million over 8 years. It's pretty rare that a 20 or 21-year-old is going to say no to 9 figures, so Acuna agreed to it, and he ended up proving to be much better than those numbers suggest, and ended up taking quite a big pay cut in order to get that security early in his career. They did the same thing with Ozzie Albies, and that was even worse. That was a 7-year deal for $35 million, and then they got Austin Riley recently, 10 years, $212, which was pretty good, and then Michael Harris II, 8 years, $72 million, just a few months into his big league career. So Spencer Strider is the next big thing in Atlanta, coming off of an outing where he punched out 16 batters. That is the most strikeouts by an Atlanta Braves pitcher in history. That's saying a lot for a rookie to hold that record, especially considering this is a franchise that has had Hall of Famers come through. They've had John Smoltz. They've had Tom Glavine. This is a franchise that has won multiple World Series. And for a rookie to come in there and to steal that record, that's saying that this is someone who's very good. The players that they normally sign to these deals are players who they invested a lot in through the draft process or as international free agents. So these are players who were the bluest of blue chip prospects. So they performed very well in the minors, and they came up to the majors and continue to perform well in the majors. So from the team's perspective, it's just like, well, we made a very good bet here. We've been right every step of the way. We're going to go ahead and extend a contract so that these guys can make their decision. And more often than not, these players accept the offer because at such a young age, they have very little reason to say no. So will Spencer Strider be the next guy to sign a below market deal with the Atlanta Braves? Time will tell, but he's certainly putting in a very good push for the National League Rookie of the Year.